Hi church, today's psalm is Psalm 15 and it says, Lord, who may dwell in your sacred tent, who may live on your holy mountain, the one whose way of life is blameless, who does what is righteous, who speaks the truth from their heart, whose tongue utters no slander, who does no wrong to a neighbour, and casts no slur on others, who despises a vile person, but honours those who fear the Lord, who keeps an oath even when it hurts, and does not change their mind, who lends money to the poor without interest, who does not accept a bribe against the innocent. Whoever does these things will never be shaken. Even though this psalm is so short, I think it's so powerful. These are the things that we strive to do every day to be more like Jesus, and so we can give the glory to him. Some of these things are quite big and will take our whole lives to change and to strive to be more like him. But the two things which I think are quite small and simple, yet can be the most difficult for us, are in verse 3, when it says, whose tongue utters no slander, who does no wrong to a neighbour and casts no slur on others. I think that is really difficult for us to do each day. If someone does wrong to us, if someone hurts us, if we see something we don't like, it's so easy to talk to our friends, our family, our colleagues about what we didn't like, about why that person has wronged us. And it's so easy to talk badly about them. Yet I think, and I want to encourage you, that when we choose not to do that, when we choose to love them, even though they're unlovely, when we choose to not talk or gossip about them, that's when we're striving to be more like Jesus. That's when we're becoming more like Jesus. The second thing which I think really stood out was who keeps an oath even when it hurts, and that's in verse 4. And I think that can be quite simple again. We might think that actually keeping a promise is keeping a promise, but when it actually is easy for us, that might be when we don't mind doing it. But when it's hurtful or when it's difficult, will we still keep that promise? Will we still be there, and will we fulfill that oath? I think this whole psalm is really important. David's asking the Lord, who may dwell in your sacred tent? Who may live on your holy mountain? And I'm really thankful that we have Jesus. I'm really thankful that we have the Holy Spirit to guide us, to comfort us. We know that even though we fail, we have Jesus and we have forgiveness and we have mercy. But it doesn't mean that we don't strive to do these things, and it doesn't mean that we shouldn't pray to be more like Jesus each day and that he'll guide us in everything we do. So I just want to encourage you to love people, to not do wrong even when it seems like we're doing right and when we've been wronged. And the Lord sees it. The Lord smiles when we turn away from it. He smiles when we don't gossip, when we keep an oath. He sees it all and he loves it. So thank you.